Hi, I am the African Witch Bitch coming to you live and direct from my living room. Okay, so let's get started because I don't like to keep you. A lot of people are asking me about how to do a spell to shut somebody's damn mouth. You got somebody that's always talking shit, a neighbor who always got something to say with her nosy big bloated ass, or a supervisor or coworkers who like to gossip about you that could mess with your money. I know what you're thinking. You're like, which bitch? What does it matter what anybody says about you? Well, baby, sometimes it does and sometimes it don't. Different parts of the world, gossip can land a woman in jail or stoned to death in Muslim countries. I get emails from various women in Muslim countries where if they even suspected of any type of sexual impropriety, they could lose their life or end up in jail for years or beaten by the state. Or hell, it don't even have to be that. It could be your neighbor lying on you to your landlord. If the lies are just lies and they're not affecting you, fuck them. But if the lies can mess with your money or your freedom, you might want to pull out the big guns. And this right here is a big gun. This is called a shut the hell up spell. Okay? So there are different ways to get somebody to shut their mouth. You can do a beef tongue spell or a pig's tongue. You guys already know, you already know I have that spell loaded on my channel. But different parts of the world and country, pig tongues and beef tongues are very hard to come by. But this right here is a surefire way to get somebody to shut the hell up. So let's get started. First and foremost, I'm going to cleanse. For the sake of this spell, I'm going to use sage. So I have me a bundle of sage. And I use my fireproof dish right here, which is my abalone shell. I always use the abalone shell as a fireproof dish anytime I got to burn anything. And if you are in need of low-cost hoodoo supplies, if you don't have an abalone dish, or if you don't have sage, or if you don't have any of the ingredients that I'm about to use for this spell, you can always hit up my channel. And in my channel, I have low-cost hoodoo supplies. I also sell these candles already fully prepared, locked, and loaded for you. So all you need to do is spend some time with it. It comes with full instructions. And there you go. Now, you could use this candle in conjunction with a beef tongue spell if you're dealing with a serious court case matter, where your freedom is threatened or somebody you know's freedom is threatened, and you want the other side to shut up because people are lying on you. Then you can use this along. You can do this spell and the beef tongue at the same damn time. Highly, highly, highly effective. The last court case spell I did for somebody, I did both and they got glowing results. So if you watch what I'm doing, I'm letting the smoke swim all over this candle to cleanse. I cleanse this candle of anything that is not of me. Anything that is not of my intent. I want it gone and banished. This candle is only going to have my intent in it, okay? You don't have to use sage. You don't have to use palo. If you have Florida water, if you have rose water, if you have frankincense and myrrh, if you burn it on a charcoal disc in a fireproof dish, that can be highly effective as well. I'm just, for the sake of this video, using sage. Okay? Now, you already know, anytime I prepare a candle, I like to use a screwdriver. So I'm going to poke some holes in it. Okay, so for the sake of this spell, I'm gonna do the holes in a counterclockwise motion because I'm driving away negative words. I'm driving away negative verbal, shit that people like to say, gossip, malicious lies. I'm driving all that shit away. So I'm going in a counterclockwise position. Okay, after you poke them holes now. Ooh, did I get? Yep, I'm missing one. No problem. I'm gonna go over there and get it in a minute. Now I'm going to use pepper flakes, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in here. And then I'm going to use hyssop, and I'm sprinkle a little bit of that. I know what you're thinking. Why hyssop and why pepper flakes? Because pepper flakes are hot. They're spicy. This is what you use when you want to burn something. I want whatever negative words that are about to come out of their mouth to burn. They're not going to like it. They're going to stop before they even speak it. They can think whatever the hell they want to think, but they're not going to say anything. They're not going to make up lies about you. Their words are not going to be used as a weapon. I'm going to use this. I technically consider this a protection spell because you're protecting yourself from their negative and intent. You're protecting yourself from their filthy ass lies and gossip. So hyssop is a very effective protection herb. And the chili powder, I'm putting that in so that the negative words that they're about to spew out of their filthy ass mouth is going to burn. That's the reason I'm using these particular herbs, okay? I'm shaking them so I can get them deep down in the hole. I'm even going to take my screwdriver and stick some deep off in the hole so that the entire candle is going to have these herbs all off inside. You guys pay attention. Now make sure you move the herbs away from the wick. You don't want to overload the wick or your flame's going to be really high and you're going to be emailing me talking about, which bitch, what does this mean? It means that you didn't move the herbs away from the wick. You don't want your shit to explode. A lot of times with candle magic, a lot of times the flame does mean something, but sometimes you just kind of messed up with preparing it. That's why I sell these already prepared on my website, and they're on sale too until the new year. Okay, perfect. That's beautiful if I do say so my damn self. Next, the type of oil I'm using is a cursing oil. This is the oil I make. This is from my website too. It's African Witch Bit Cursing Oil. You don't have to use cursing oil. If you don't have cursing oil, there are different other oils you can use as a booster for the spell. Yeah. And I'm doing this in a counterclockwise motion too. Just a few drops is all it takes. It don't take much putting some down off in each one of the holes to prepare this bitch. Yeah. You're going to shut your ass up today. Okay. Now, what I do with my lighter shit is right here. Okay. So next thing you know, you are going to place your intent inside the spell. You're going to sit up and you're going to think and you're going to place and you're going to think about how all these negative words and lies and false testimony that these people are saying, whatever the case may be, it's going to stop. And you're going to picture and put your intent for whoever your target is. Now, on the back of these candles, these 7-day glass candles, they have a prayer already written in English and Spanish. I'm going to advise you guys not to use the prayer on the back of the candle. You can if you want to, but I found what's more highly effective than the prayer that's used on the back of the candle is you speaking directly from your heart to the spirits. Speak directly from your heart to your ancestors. Speak directly from your heart to the Loas or whoever you're talking to, whoever you want to move in the ethers. If you have a particular ancestor that you know is looking out for you, you can feel their presence, you speak directly to them. And you can read a generic prayer that some person that you don't even know who wrote it, but I think it's more effective and a very, very, very highly effective spell booster if you just speak out your intent. And it don't have to be out loud because I don't know your living situation. Somebody might be watching this who literally can't do spell work in their house. And other people might, like me, can do all the spell work they want because they live by themselves. Put your intent in this spell. Put your hands around this candle. And you sit here and you meditate for as long as you need to meditate to get your intent in it. Because I say it 100 times and I'm going to say it 101. The number one ingredient for any spell you do to pop is birthed here and here. If you don't have the heart and you don't believe it, then it's not going to pop. You need to have your intent in this bitch for this bitch to pop, okay? Whoever it is that's talking crap about you need to shut the hell up. Because negative, granted, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words do hurt because somebody can lie on you and that lie can land you in custody. And we all know somebody who got done up by the justice system, or somebody can lie on you and that lie can cause you not to get that promotion that you worked your ass off for. Or somebody can lie on you and cause you could be a teenage girl and somebody lying and now your parents are mad at you because a teacher lied. I have had teachers lie on me. I'm not trying to come for the teacher profession. I know teachers are hardworking people, but sometimes these teachers be having all kind of self-esteem issues on their own and they come to school, to work school and take it out on kids that ain't did shit to them. And I'll be sitting up here lying if I tell you I haven't met some ill ass teachers in my day, and I have. And I've seen it in my line of work as well. So sometimes you might need that little boost for the person to just shut their ass up, talking negative about you. Okay? So this is what you do. You light it, you spend some time with it, you focus your intent, and then you light it. And every single day, because this is a 7-day candle, it might burn down in 4 days, it might burn down in 6. It all depends on the energy in the ethers, the energy in your home, and the intent you put in the spell. And once it burns down, your spell is complete. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, if you're dealing with a serious court case matter, This spell, along with the beef tongue together, works wonders. You can do the beef tongue by itself, you can do this by itself, but if you add them hoes together, pop, 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 like Orville Redenbacher, your spell. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is in the description box below. If you are in the market to purchase low-cost hoodoo supplies, please visit my website. And if you are interested in hanging out with me on a more like frequent basis, hit up my Facebook group. It's African Witch Bitch Tea Room. All of this is going to be in the description box below. You guys have a great day. I am the African Witch Bitch. Ashe.